Leonard, Peggy's ex-husband. Sir, enough. Don't tarnish Peggy's image. You know Peggy too well. Do not paint Peggy who she's not. And then again, no take food come up from Peggy mouth. We asked her to pack since mid last year. She did not bring it to social media. Respect the fact that Peggy loved you.
Alright guys, welcome back to this channel. This is Buzz Media. So guys, this popular social media face, Rita, has called out Fredrick Leonard over his ongoing marital saga with his wife, Peggy Ovire. He wants Fredrick to stop standing in Peggy's way and he should stop taking food away from Peggy's mouth. According to Rita, it seems like Fredrick has been stopping people, producers and directors from working with Peggy Ovire in their productions. So she has now warned Fredrick Leonard to please leave Peggy Ovire alone, that he should think about how Peggy once loved him and stood by him when he had nothing. She also revealed in this video that it was Fredrick Leonard that sent Peggy Ovire packing. Without saying too much guys, I will be leaving you guys to watch the rest of the video now, but please give this video a like and also share your thoughts in the comment section. And if you are coming across my channel for the first time, this is Buzz Media, a YouTube channel where we give you latest updates on trending issues. So subscribe and turn on your notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we drop new updates on this channel. Now let's see the video guys.
Leonard, Peggy's ex-husband. You see, normally, two people who don't see each other nakedness, I know they shoot my proof for their matter. But the reason I'm going to speak here is because I've known Peggy for over 22 years. Too often have tried mediation. You chose the therapist and that was the last resort and it did not work. Sir, enough. Don't tarnish Peggy's image. You know Peggy too well. Do not paint Peggy who she's not. And then again, no take food come up from Peggy mouth. Husband and wife, they quarrel. Two people, they go their separate ways. You people dated for years. If not for anything, respect the fact that Peggy loved you and that Peggy protected what you people had for more than 7 years. Mr. Fred, protect that. Peggy moved out from your house. We asked her to pack since mid last year. She did not bring it to social media. Now, why are you trying to stop other Nollywood actors and actresses from working with Peggy? Anyone that works with you, you're saying if they work with Peggy, they will never work with you again. So why this bitterness? What did Peggy do exactly? She doesn't want to wash the dirty linens with you in public. But sir, stop painting Peggy who she's not. You verbally made Peggy feel like she's worthless. Your words, stupid, crazy, idiot, worthless, name a few. At some point, Peggy started feeling that way. You killed her self-esteem. Now that she's picking up the pieces, because you people have done the therapy, it still did not work. So let her be. You two enjoy your life. I hope you find happiness and I hope she finds happiness as well. All this, sir. You know Peggy. Peggy had to develop defense mechanism when the verbal thing was too much. She has to start defending herself. Hence, you're not saying she was being rude and she was disrespectful from you, Mr. Fred. The same Peggy, Nollywood people can testify you. I mean, the same people where they Nollywood cannot come out and talk. Nollywood people can testify at the level or amount of sacrifice Peggy made for you. But I'm not going to talk about it because that's not why I'm here. Please, sir, both of you are doing well. Continue with your life, but don't come on social media to trash Peggy's image. No matter how you want to hide under anything you want to hide, no, sir. No, sir. Are there women who are rude? Are there men who are bad? Absolutely. But, sir, please, let your conscience call you to order. Don't do this to Peggy. You know very well that Peggy is better than this. Until both of you find your happiness. Also pursue your money and let her pursue hers. Do not think you can tarnish or trash her image. I saw Peggy having an altercation with an actor. I become worried because that's not Peggy. That's an extension of the defense mechanism she had to develop around you. She had to work on herself. Now that Peggy is getting better, why are you doing this right now? Please, both of you, God bless you in your respective field and businesses. More wisdom.
What will you do if you find out that the man that you are dating is sleeping with a married woman with kids? You asked him about it, but he totally denies it, saying they are just friends, and you completely believed him. You eventually got married to him. Your husband always hides the married woman in public, but privately, your husband tells you how local that his friend is, which is the married woman. It's just to manipulate you so you will not suspect a thing. But one day, as God will have it, you got evidence and found out your husband and the said lady were never just friends. He has been sleeping with the married woman. They constantly meet up either in his apartment when he goes to work or in a hotel. She also leaves her husband's house to go meet him in in his apartment and in hotels, yet this same man judges and castigates single girls who sleeps with married men. Not long after getting married, you notice that he is now comparing you to this married side chick. You found out that he even visits her at home, unknowing to her husband on some occasions. He visits while her husband is around because the married side chick's husband also believes husband is just friends with his wife. This married side chick even attended your wedding and you had no problem with it because you thought they were just friends. But now you have evidence of both of them meeting up in hotels doing stuff, and your so-called husband telling her how much he misses her while he's still married to you. Would you remain married to such a man? Yikes. First of all, it is not a gender thing. I repeat, it is not a gender problem. Before you say, oh, men are scum, I've always known men are this. The woman that he's doing it with, she's a married woman also. Gave him consent. She has a choice. And she allowed him consistently sleep with her while she was also married to another man. So the accountability should be on both parts. So it's not a gender thing, it's a human being thing. Your child can do this. I have heard of cases where a child of a mother sleeps with a father. I've heard of fathers sleeping with their daughters. Even down to biblical times, Absalom, the time of Absalom, when he wanted to sleep with his sister. Marriage is not going to solve your lack of self-control. If you're a guy and you think that, oh, if you get into marriage, it is going to solve your thirst or hunger for having sex with different women, it's not going to happen. Marriage is not going to stop it. It is only going to reveal it to your wife if she's smart enough to find out. And as for a woman, marriage is not going to also stop your lack of self-control to be promiscuous. No, it will only reveal it or expose you. Marriage doesn't stop anything. If anything, it even amplifies. The energy to build, what you need to put, the materials you need to conjure up together is so much compared to what you need to use to destroy. If you want to build a 7-story building, it's going to take you like 6, 8, 10, 12, 1 year, 2 years to build it. But to pull it down, one single missile, pam, in seconds, it's done. Or a caterpillar can demolish it in 2 hours or 3 hours. The time, the materials you need to build the relationship, long-suffering gestures, consistent romantic gestures, service, reconciliation. You need to do a lot of things to get the trust of both parties before you get to the point of marriage. To destroy that relationship, all you need to do is one lie or lack of self-control. If you lack self-control, just know that the detriment of you lacking that self-control is that you are setting yourself up for a marriage that is not going to last. The reason is because what it takes to destroy a relationship is so little compared to what it takes to build a relationship. Why on earth would this man do this to her? Like, why would you choose to hurt her this way? Choice. I saw someone say, if God is a good God, your God is a good God, why would you allow you go through this pain when he knows that this man is going to do this to you? And I tell people this, you see, you misconstrue the idea of predestination. You see, the idea of God as a God being and all-knowing, or the creator, is that God knows all the outcome of anything that can happen on earth without influencing the choice of the person. You want to go for a program, you can decide to trek, you can decide to use helicopter, you can decide to break the journey halfway, you can decide to use plane, you can decide to do any choice you choose is your responsibility. But the idea of God is that every single choice you can make to execute that mission, he knows all the possible scenarios to which you can take that choice, and he knows the outcome of everything, but he does not influence your choice. Just by going to meet the lady or doing whatever he wants to do or whatever, God knew the outcome of every possibility. Whether the husband chooses to go and do it in the hotel or this or that, he knows everything. But God is not going to stop it, because for God to stop it, you are telling God to violate the fundamental human right of what it means to be built in the imago Dei, the image of God. In the sense that what makes you in the image of God is that you have choice, free will. If I cannot have the ability to choose you or not choose you, I can't love you. Love is intricate with free will. Your husband must be able to say, I choose to be loyal to you, or I choose not to be loyal to you. Which is why I tell people, love is not a feeling. You can't say, I love my wife and go and cheat on her, because you are misinterpreting the narration of what love is. You cannot define the meaning of a word. For example, break down what I'm trying to bring out. What is this? This is a jotter, right? Can I use it to blow air? Yes. Does it make it a fan? No. It will never be a fan. It is a jotter. But can it do the work of a fan? If I apply manual labor to blow it at a rapid pace, yes, it can blow air. Because I use it to blow air, if I drop it here and somebody wants to request for this, will he say, give me that fan? He will say, give me that book. The fact that this can do the work of what a fan should do will never change it. That means the meaning of a thing is not determined by the output of what that thing can do. So love has a meaning. The fact that you use it in an occasion or a scenario that you deem fit doesn't mean that's love. Love is an action. It's a verb. It's not a feeling. The right sentence you want to say is, a man can still desire his wife, yet he can choose not to love her. That thing you call love is desire. It's not love. It's desire. I can desire you to still be in the marriage. I can desire you to the point of still showing you my erotic feelings. I am still in awe of you as my wife. I can still want to kiss you, be romantic, buy you gifts. I still desire you. All those things are built on feelings. They are fleeting. Someday you feel like it, someday you don't feel like it. But the action itself is love. Love is what compels you to say no when you want to cheat. In the sense that you think that going to meet that woman, what makes you say, I cannot do this to my wife, is the love. The action itself of not doing it, that is the love. As a man, I can have sex with 200 women and still desire only one. But you mistake that desire and now think it is love because you are still willing to go the extra mile for her compared to other people. That thing is desire. That's not love. Love itself is that action. Because I don't want to bring her pain, because I don't want to bring her suffering, because I don't want this thing to affect her. I want to be a source of joy and happiness and hope and a sweet life to your spouse. That is love. Love is a deliberate effort towards an imperfect person, seeking the person's highest good, which involves experiential sacrifice. Break that down into any level of biblical narrative you want to, you will find your meaning there. A true leader must be willing to accept the right of a human being to be wise and to be foolish. If truly you want to see that this person loves you, you must respect their right to be wise and to be foolish. God is fully aware of everything the husband did. There is no option or choice you make on earth that shocks God. He's prepared for all the outcomes. Now somebody now says, are you not saying that God is prepared for what the hurt he has given to her? So here's the truth about what it means to be a man. A man can be a Christian, go to church, finish praying, finish on the pulpit, speak in tongues for 7 days, and on the 8th day he can fornicate if he's not careful. Your weakest moment for temptation is often after a long journey of consecration with God. Go and check every single time the devil came to tempt Jesus. It was often when he finished fasting and prayers. Go and check it. Test your life. Every single time you're done fasting and praying, or after you're done consecrating, or you're done praying for the night, that is when the thought or imagination to sin comes. It's your weakest moment. You can't call it a mistake. He has been doing it for so long. Let me tell you the truth. If there was social media in the period of David in the Bible, I wonder what people would do. Whatever this man did, I'm not saying it's right. Let me land. Whatever he did is nothing compared to what David in the Bible did. Do you know what David in the Bible did? A man after God's heart. Do you know what he did? David took another man's wife. Then he planned to make the man to sleep with his own wife to justify when that one no work. He can't send person, one of the guys, say if they go out, go fight. Say make they plan how they go take kill the guy so that he can take the girl. That's a man after God's heart. This one never kill now. He never killed. Now just this thing he do now. Now, am I saying this right? No. What I'm bringing out is, if God reveals the depth and the width of every single one of us, our atrocities, what we are capable of doing, every human being will hate each other. You see me that I'm talking by grace. I have done some despicable things in my lifetime that, by the order of the scenario, it's not that I wanted to be that like that. It's that I've not been in such situation before. I've not been in a situation where a human being could treat me with such contempt and hate that I was tempted and I did some certain things that I'm not proud of. Now, on that note, I have tried to retrace my steps and do better, which is why I always tell people I don't subscribe to the idea of once a cheat, always a cheat. It's not true. Even though a man can cheat and say he wants to stop and he will still go and cheat, that doesn't mean that once a cheat, always a cheat. It's not true. It's a fallacy conjured up by men. It's not true. You say once a thief, always a thief. It's not true. You say once an unscrew, always an unscrew. It's not true. It's not factual. The reason why many people think that way is because of the idea that society has taught them that once you are like this, you can't be better. You can't be better. It's a lie. It's not true. And I'll tell you why. Paul is an example in the Bible. I don't want to list up some of the people I know. How many pastors have you seen preach on the pulpit and tell you that I was in this thing or this thing, I was a bad boy like this, and they became this? I'm talking about pastors that are sold out for Christ. I'm not talking about the ones that they care about his money. So what are we on about? If you know what I was before, you will not see me where they stand now. By God's grace, how do you stand? The capacity to renovate your life is there. You can't be a failure. It's impossible. You are a human being. The capacity to be a failure is not there as a human being. Failure is a stagnant statement. You can fail. For example, he has failed the test of love. Is he always going to be there? I don't know. I've not yet said if she should stay or not. We warned her. She didn't listen. We warned her about him. Let me tell you something. There are scenarios where people will warn you about a man and you will get married to the man and the man will end up doing nothing to hurt you till you die. And also there are scenarios where they will not warn you and the man will be the best man during dating period. And when you marry, the man will become the best villain you can ever imagine. The same thing goes for the woman. There is no modus operandi to a happy marriage. Marriage is so tricky that you don't even need God to have a successful marriage. If you did that, go Saudi Arabia, go Iran, go all those countries where they don't worship God. Are you telling me they don't have happy marriages? You don't need God to have a successful marriage. There are some marriages that they don't believe in God. All they have is money and they've been exchanging gifts for the past 80 years and they still love each other on the basis of their transaction. Any marriage can fail. Marriage only fails when one person under Christianity, when one person decides to walk away from the obedience of God. How then do I find a good wife? How then do I find a good husband? You don't look for a good wife. A good wife gravitates towards you. Bible says goodness and mercy shall follow you all the days of your life. He also said a good wife is a gift from God. If somebody wants to give you a gift, do you go and look for them or they come and give it to you? Now then go call you and say I have a gift for you. So you don't look for a good wife or a good husband. You position yourself as the one to become the good wife.
Alright guys, that's all I have for you guys in this video. Please share your honest opinion in the comment section. Do you think these people are making sense? Please drop your thoughts in the comment section. Also, please give this video a like and also please share it to make it reach more people as much as possible. And if you are coming across my channel for the first time, this is Buzz Media, a YouTube channel where we give you latest updates on trending issues and entertainment gist. So please subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we drop new updates on this channel. Thank you so much for stopping by to watch this video. See you guys in our next video.